Alright, so this is day 3 of 16-hour work shift of fucking hell week, and I am actually already close to the workplace, so I'm quickly gonna record this video. You know, when I was driving there, and I've talked to my friend, we thought to ourselves, and I thought to myself that I'm not really surprised why people take hard drugs. You know, I understand this. I absolutely understand why people are on hard fucking drugs, because in this society, everybody is talking about this mental health bullshit, where in fact it's so tough to even consider that as an option. You know, even right now I'm just sitting there looking around. Everyone is driving to their jobs, bro. There is so many cars in this city at fucking 6:50 a.m. So I know everybody is fucked in that system, and I know everybody hates their life around me. How the fuck are you supposed to like carry any good mental health with yourself when you are in that situation? It's absolute bullshit, you know. So I absolutely understand how people take hard drugs and performance enhancement drugs, because without it, it's really tough. And listen, if you would check even like the high performance, especially high performance, they are on drugs too, bro. They are on steroids, they are on peptides, they are on drugs to enhance their performance. And I don't give a shit anymore, you know. The older I get, the more I realize, and honestly, there is nothing wrong with taking testosterone or like going on, I don't know, these fucking nicotine gums and all that drugs to enhance your performance, because whatever you gotta do to like use your unfair advantage, then do that, because there's not that much of a time and you need to do something. You need to get rich as fast as possible. Then I absolutely understand that sort of thinking and that solution to that problem, you know. I absolutely get it. So today we work like this 16-hour shift. Yesterday, I have to say that I have fucking failed, because you know, I basically fell asleep at like close to midnight. And wait a second, because I'm gonna hit the car if I fail this shit. So I basically fell asleep at like 11 p.m. I wanted to go to sleep and wake up at 3, drink fast coffee and basically work, but I don't know, I didn't even hear the alarm clock, and I barely woke up at 6 for my 9 to 5 shift. So I think I'm gonna now take a lot of naps in the breaks if possible, and then after that I'm gonna just work tonight on the things that we need to work on. And during the 9 to 5, my main task for the day is to create a big checklist by the end of August, what I need to close, what I need to get done, every single loop that needs to get closed, so that I do that before the next extreme work session and before the next extreme run, so that it actually goes with intention and I escape that fucking chaos for once and for all. See you after the shifts. Okay, day 3 of 16-hour work sessions completed officially. It's getting harder and harder. Like, I can already sense the symptoms of burnout that it brings to me. Man, I was thinking if I should do, because yesterday I fucked up with the night work session, so I'm thinking if I really should do it right now though, like this night. But I don't know. The question is that if I can really I don't know, because I'm not feeling it at all, and I don't know if if it's just my inner bitch activated right now because I have to work in the night, which I don't particularly enjoy, but it's not about that. Or is it just my health that is telling me, like, motherfucker, we worked 16 hours today and we are not supposed to do this because you will crash out. I don't know, but I think I'm trying, you know. The next month I'm gonna take some time off to really analyze things and start moving actually with intention, especially after I move out of my parents' house. I'm gonna talk about this more when I come back home, but fuck it, let's go. I'm gonna start today this night work session because I have nothing to lose really anymore. I just will put everything on that business because that's truly what I want to end up with, this content and the businesses that I'm doing and documenting all that stuff. That's truly the thing that I want to end up with, not this fucking 9 to 5 shits. The worst thing about all of this is that I want to do a live stream in that night work session. But first obstacle is that I'm gonna wake my parents up again, bro. Like, I count on this moving out as fucking much as possible, and I want to do it as fast as possible because this is very limiting. I know I might speak up excuses now, but I'm just a guy that really cares about my family, okay? I really care about them and I don't want to do bad for them. I really want to do good for them. And if I wake them up around the night, I know I'm destroying their health because they can't sleep anymore. It sucks, you know, it's not good. So that's the first obstacle. And the second is that my voice is really down right now. I mean, I'm pretty goddamn sick because of probably of this, I don't know how do I say it in English. It's like chlorine, like the sort of substances that you put inside of the pool that prevents bacteria getting into you're getting into the water, right? So I need to sit and inhalate this into my fucking organism for like 16 hours daily. That's why it probably fucks up my airway also, but we're gonna talk about it later. Now I'm heading back home as fast as possible by my super red Ferrari, right? And after that I'm gonna talk to you when I park at my house, and I have some interesting messages to tell you today. Okay, I'm back at the house. I got to my place, to my parents, and I'm gonna just record a quick summary here because the first thing and the most important thing I had in my mind today after this work session, and it's about the dream, bro. It's about a dream. How the fuck a 9 to 5 can destroy your psyche because you lose the idea of a dream. You lose the dreams that your inner child had. You let it go. And I think personally, after experiencing this sort of little burnout and this hatefulness for my job, is that you cannot let that dream die. You cannot let that dream die, because for me personally, I would not sacrifice my dreams for any woman. I would not sacrifice it for my family. I will not sacrifice it for my friends. I will not sacrifice it for any job, for a boss. I decided I am never going to sacrifice my dreams for anything, because that's all I can live for, bro. Every single time I've lost a purpose in all that journey, it is because I lost my thoughts on the dream. I've lost the vision, bro. I've lost the dream, that true dream that I always wanted, that true dream that I had in myself as a kid. When I lost it, when I stopped thinking about it, I immediately got worse. I got worse mentally, physically. I just didn't want to live anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I cannot believe how many people, because they work some jobs and because they get so plugged in by the system, they just immediately give up the dream and think like, no, it's not for me. It's not gonna happen for me. Like it's unreasonable. It's impossible. Nobody did it. Like my friend Josh, he's now working in a stable job. He's gonna get married. They're gonna have kids. Yeah, I should probably do that. I should get that job. Fuck that bullshit. I'm telling you. I have been working in a 9 to 5 for like last 6-7 months only. And if I imagine that I could work like that for the rest of my fucking life, no, I will never agree on that. Never. It will not never come to my mind to end up like this. And if I end up like that, ever, if I do, I will keep fighting for the dream. If I get fucking 50 years old, I will still be on minimum wage. I will keep fighting because that's the kind of person I am. I will not let it go because that's all I live for. That's all I strive for is the dream. So I realized today that I've gave that up mentally for a while and everything didn't make sense. So we have to come back to that. And also a very important realization is that all these talks that I have in my car right now and it's the same with today's, is that I only realize things and I think about things and I talk about things. Fuck that, because I realize it is not supposed to be a diary. It's not a fucking diary. It is a documentary. So I need a goal. I need to start moving with intention. I was in such a chaos. I was such involved in that 9 to 5 rabbit hole, thinking about this, going there 16-hour days. I lost the plot. I lost the mission, bro. There is no battle. Every day should be an objective, a battle to win. I am not even finding a battle. It is unacceptable that I go into 9 to 5 every single day with the objective for the day to go into 9 to 5 and survive that. How pathetic that is. That is unacceptable because my objective should be to quit that as fast as possible. So my mission for tonight, I'm probably not going to host a live stream because I'm sick and I'm not going to wake these fuckers up. But what I need to do is to create a roadmap of battles and to finally create a system I move with intention. When I'm gonna go in September, actually on my own place and moved out from this fucking place and actually working on my own and getting into that extreme work season phase again, I have to get the objective in front of me and do not lose the objective until I achieve it and actually progress on the battles. I have to have something in front of me, a target that I want to hit every single day. No, just I go to 9 to 5. Forget 9 to 5. 9 to 5, it's bullshit. I don't even consider it as work from now on. It's not a work. I need a tangible objective, a map, a roadmap of tasks, of targets I need to hit every single day, every single week, every single month. And then give myself some time off after I achieve that objectives. Not like the objective is to go sit on my ass for 16 hours, get paid, go home and go sleep. Bro, I'm never gonna get anywhere. How I even accepted that for such a long time. It's pathetic. It's truly pathetic. So I'm getting back home. I'm starting off the computer. Probably I'm gonna take a nap for like an hour and 2 hours. Go work straight before the 9 to 5 tomorrow. Because tomorrow is day 4 of working 16 hours. I'm gonna have that for the whole week, but I don't care. I'm gonna now work and find that intentions, find that targets. So I finally move with intention. I can start that documentary properly, But I'm glad about having one simple trait that I have, and I feel like a lot of my friends and a lot of people in general don't have it, is that I can admit that I'm wrong. I'm not sort of into my ego so much that I cannot say to myself, oh no, I was wrong. I need to change it. I need to do it differently. I don't have that. I can admit that I was wrong, and I'm sorry for the fucking audio, but I need to leave really that car and go start my sessions. I can admit that I'm wrong, and I can admit I'm going into wrong fucking way, and I need to change it. And I'm not ashamed to admit that, because that's the trait of an intelligent person, is that I don't fucking use my head and strike it to the wall like an idiot, but I can see that I'm doing wrong and maybe I should open the door, right? Okay, I'm going back home. I'm starting this work session, and see you guys tomorrow on day 4. Today, day 3 completed. I'm stacking cash and we are leaving this place as fast as possible.